Hey everyone, welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Acacia Courtney. It is a gorgeous Saturday here in South Florida, and we're excited for 12 races on tap, 2 graded stakes, the Grade 3 Tropical Turf and the Grade 3 Marshalls River coming up a little bit later on. But let's check in with track announcer Pete Aiello for the track and weather conditions.
An action-packed 12 races on the Saturday card today, highlighted by the Tropical Turf and the Marshalls River, a fast main track and a firm turf course. Let's get right to the action with race number 1 at 6 furlongs. Claimers in for $6,250. A field of 10 signed on. Favorites included 5 Social Roy and 7 Dash of Dazzle.
Racing at Gulfstream. The favorite Dash of Dazzle was last to break the line. Pachanga Party and Northern away with speed. Social Roy on the drop-in class is away in the good shape. Moving toward the inside in the pink colors is Be a Hero, followed 5th by R. Sarge. Then Forest Gator racing ahead of Longshot Game Day Drama. 5 in front of Express Jet, then Dash of Dazzle, who's second last at the inside, and no speed from 40 fathoms as they swing to the far turn. If with the advantage, it's Pachanga Party tackled by Northern. That's all for a retreating Social Roy, although he'll try to rebid. 3 wide and R. Sarge from between horses Be a Hero. These top flight horses are still a long way in front of anybody else, as the favorite Dash of Dazzle doesn't appear to have his best stuff today as they run to the top of the stretch. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. Isaac Castillo gets into the clear, and Be a Hero challenges Northern. Now Irad Ortiz Jr. has Social Roy back running again. Far outside in R. Sarge, 3/16 to go. Northern trying to seal the deal toward the inside in Social Roy. Down the center and Be a Hero. 1/8 of a mile to go, and Northern still has the lead. Be a Hero comes again on the outside. Be a Hero tries to get Northern. Northern digs deep. Northern finds more, and Northern will win it. Be a Hero was second. Social Roy was third, and Express Jet ran home for 4th in 1:11.3.
Number 8, Northern, proves best under a strong stretch drive from Tony Mirage and gets the victory in the opening contest at 3-1 for Joe Bucci and Aubrey Mirage. Number 2, Be a Hero, fired a good shot to get second ahead of number 5, Social Roy, who got outpaced on the turn but re-rallied to get third. To the second race and the start of the early pick 4, a mile on turf. Claimers in for $16,000. Put Angel Rodriguez on number 2, a field of 11. The favorite was the 3, Windjammer.
And they're off. Slow to start was Port Salerno. Quick to start was Play That Tone, who heads off for the early lead. Necessary away in good shape. So was Helen Hayes, and so was Dixie Princess. Rhett Lenore on the far outside, followed next by Necessary. Then down toward the inside goes Windjammer. She's in the 2 path, and moving on her inside is Kala Cove in the charge to the first turn. Out wide on the course is the gray Patty's Class. Trilby is between horses, and Port Salerno is at the rail. And the early trailer, but not far away, are Closure. Around the first turn they go. Play That Tone gets clear and leads by a length over Helen Hayes in second, behind an opening quarter in 23-3. Down the outside, and Rhett Lenore is now third, tucked in 4th, goes Dixie Princess. Back to 5th is Necessary. 3 wide 6th is the favorite Windjammer. Patty's Class is next. Kala Cove is at the rail. On restraint behind the top horses is Trilby, the 2 at the back, Port Salerno, and the trailer are Closure. They make their way to the half-mile point, and with the advantage, it's Play That Tone. Got a soft second quarter as they went a half mile in 49-1. Into the far turn they go. From second and Helen Hayes, 3 wide, Rhett Lenore third. Dixie Princess 4th, Necessary is 5th. Around a fine racing room is Windjammer. She'll have to tap on the brakes while 3 wide. Patty's Class is 4 wide. Trying to run home from the back is Trilby. Our Closure gets set to launch a wide bid as they run to the top of the stretch. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. Helen Hayes comes off the turn with the lead. Necessary and Windjammer into the clear to try to take their shots with an 1/8 of a mile left to go. With the advantage, it's Helen Hayes. Necessary launching a bid from second. Windjammer down the center and a late run from Trilby. It's now Necessary who hits the front. Necessary clear. Necessary will win it. Necessary by 2 in the end. Second is the Windjammer, and third is Trilby in 1:37.4.
Number 3, Windjammer, was taken wide to avoid traffic trouble, but got in traffic trouble just the same under Tyler Gaffleone. An unlucky sort of trip for Windjammer, but the victory goes to number 7, Necessary, on the barn change under Irad Ortiz Jr. for Yvonne Belsor and owner Bruno Schickendas. Number 3, Windjammer, ran a great race to be second ahead of the 5, Trilby, who spices up the try, while third.
One of the world's most anticipated thoroughbred racing events of the year returns. The third annual Pegasus World Cup Invitational at Gulfstream Park in South Florida. Drawing competition from around the world with a $16 million purse split between 2 Grade 1 races. On the dirt and on the turf. Experience the incredible fashion, spectacular world-class service and entertainment, and the unrivaled adrenaline of the Pegasus World Cup Invitational. Saturday, January 26th at Gulfstream Park. Get your tickets now at PegasusWorldCup.com.
Back now for race number 3 on the program. The start of a pick 3, maiden claimers at 1 mile, in for 12,500. A field of 9, all eyes on number 4, Firm.
And they're off. Firm was away well at the rail. All-Star Seiler is being sent for position, and Gem Wan won't be far away, nor will Wink and a Nod, who comes away in the top flight. Farther out, and Watch Your Step as they link up with the main course. It's Watch Your Step. Now here's Firm moving between horses. All-Star Seiler's at the rail. Wink and a Nod is 3 wide. Out 5 wide is Oh Danny Bear, 2 better than Gem Wan. Followed by Perfect Beam, then it's Bellamy Street, and out the back door early is Scooby-Doo Papa. Opening quarter pretty swift for the level here, 23 and 2 as they head past the 5/8. With the advantage, it's All-Star Seiler in front by a neck. The heavy favorite at 1-5, Firm, is only a neck off the lead, while second, Wink and a Nod given the green light to try to make ground. He's now lost third to wide running Watch Your Step. Far outside, Oh Danny Bear is in range, and Alvarado sends him up with a 4 wide bid, 2 better than Gem Wan. Then comes Perfect Beam. Bellamy Street still second last. The trailer is Scooby-Doo Papa as they round the far turn. 3/8 of a mile from home, and Firm now puts a half a length in front. Oh Danny Bear on the outside is now second. All-Star Seilers are retreating third. No more run given by Watch Your Step, who's a plummeting fourth, passed by Perfect Beam as they went 46 and 4 for a half mile. The whip's out on Oh Danny Bear, and Saez hasn't moved an inch on Firm. Off the turn and the stretch drive, 3/4, 112 and 1, and Firm has this to throw away. Starts to quicken up and opens a 4-length lead. The danger is Perfect Beam down the stand side. Louis got to get to work on Firm as Perfect Beam tries to track him down. Perfect Beam's going to lunge at Firm. Firm digging. Perfect Beam lunging. These two, it's Firm who guts it out. Perfect Beam made a menacing late run to get second, well clear of Oh Danny Bear, who was third. Gem Wan ran fourth in 139 and 3.
Number 4, Firm, held firm in deep stretch of today's third race on the Sirius class drop. Debuted at Tampa Bay Downs against special weight runners and drops in class to get the victory here today under jockey Luis Saez for Todd Pletcher and the Eclipse Thoroughbred Partners. 6, Perfect Beam was second ahead of the 9, Oh Danny Bear, who ran third. We move to the 4th race now, sprinting on turf at 5 furlongs. Claimers in for $16,000. Scratch the 11, Sing Another Song. A field of 10. This was a wide open betting race.
And they're off. Black Jet wins the break. Go Gone Gone is being outsprinted. Henny Hefner is checked to last as City Rock moves into second. From between horses, Jersey Joe B. Next between horses is Cantharos' Image to land fourth behind the top trio. Verst is out wide. 2 back to Call Will. Then comes Moonwalker and Hardened. And after blowing the start, Henny Hefner is last. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn with Black Jet in front by a neck. Jersey Joe B keeps the pressure on second. 3 wide City Rock. Cantharos' Image has got no place to go. Likewise, as Cantharos' Image just slams on the brakes, Go Gone Gone made it tight for him. Verst is next as Call Will starts to weave through horses under Angel Rodriguez. Moonwalker from the back as they race for home. Black Jet cuts the corner and is held together up front. Into the clear, Verst, Call Will ducking back to the railing. Cantharos' Image as Go Gone Gone is let loose down the stand side. Moonwalker coming on late. Final 1/8 of a mile. Go Gone Gone hits the front. Call Will and Moonwalker over the top. Up the inside and Black Jet battles on. It's a wild scramble here. Moonwalker! That I know. Moonwalker got up to win it. It's entirely too close to call after that in 56 and 3.
Wide open betting race and a wide open scramble inside the final 1/8 of a mile of this contest, with the 8-year-old veteran Moonwalker getting the victory under Luca Panici. Got a good price on this horse, 4-1 on the morning line, sent off at better than 6-1 for Monty Brinsley and Sherry Matlock. To the fifth race now, on the start of the middle pick four, claimers of the 3-year-old filly variety in for $12,500. Rider change on 1, Valerie First to Jose Alvarez. Blinkers on the 5, Best Treble. The favorites included 4, She's Unbridled, and 8, Bobby Lee.
And they're off. Smooth beginning. Awesome Hills, one of the first to break the line, sent his Wicked Mandate from between horses. She's Unbridled. Away in fourth and on hold is Best Treble, followed by C.T. Voss, then Bobby Lee, who's outsprinted third last early. Me Gusta Papi second last, and Valerie First is last as they speed to the half-mile point. Bidding for 2 in a row, it's Wicked Mandate and Jose Bautista in front. She's Unbridled is second. Best Treble's in a tough spot from between horses third. C.T. Voss is at the inside. 3 wide and Awesome Hills. Gap of 3.5 to Bobby Lee. Will have to get a move on. Inside of her is Me Gusta Papi, and the trailer is Valerie First as they run around the far turn. The advantage still belongs to Wicked Mandate. Awesome Hills, 3 wide, and up on the outside from between horses is She's Unbridled. From behind the speed is Best Treble trying to get out for Vasquez. Bobby Lee is just not picking up her feet much as they run for home. Up for the lead, it's Awesome Hills. Best Treble has a shot 4 wide. That's all for She's Unbridled. At the inside in Wicked Mandate with 1/8 of a mile to go. Here's the Dominican Republic invader. Here's Best Treble putting her best foot forward to take the lead. Awesome Hills is back to second. C.T. Voss tries to get her, but welcome to the U.S. to Best Treble, who's a 2-length winner. C.T. Voss in a photo for second, but I think she got up. Awesome Hills is third and 113 flat.
Not often we see horses invading from the Dominican Republic, but that's exactly what happened, and the result was a good one if you like number 5, Best Treble, who comes in from the Dominican Republic and delivers under Miguel Vasquez, remaining undefeated in her young career for Del Mar Collection and Oscar Gonzalez. Second, number 3, C.T. Voss, and a big number ahead of number 6, Awesome Hills, who ran third. We turn our attention now to race number 6 at 6 furlongs. Allowance optional claiming runners in for $12,500. A field of 9. Favorites included 1, Trev, and 8, Over Sensual.
And they're off. Cowboy Bob and Coop tries harder, the first 2 out of the gate, but here's Trio of Champions moving up, and Trev is sent through at the rail by Paco. Trev puts a neck in front. Trio of Champions will go right after him early. Away in third is Scotus Care. At the inside of Monacer, out 3 wide goes Silent Tiger, and out 4 deep is the Chamo. It's a gap of 2.5 to Coop tries harder, who was one of the first to break the line. He's now third last. Second last is Over Sensual, and the trailer is Cowboy Bob. They leave the backstretch and move around the far turn. The opening quarter, rock solid 22 and 1, and onto the front, Trio of Champions and Romero Mirage. They lead by 1.5 lengths. Trev will tip to his flank to try to re-rally second. Monacer working hard third. Driven fourth, the Chamo back to fifth, and not running on is Silent Tiger. Trying to roll from the back as Coop tries harder with 1/4 mile left to go. 45 and 2 for a half-mile. Trio of Champions has the lead with 9-year-old Trev trying to get to him from second. Monacer is a driven third with 1/8 mile to go. Here comes Trev on the outside of Trio of Champions. Trio of Champions fights to hold it on the outside, and Trev not by yet. Trio of Champions or Trev. Trio of Champions all heart, and Trio of Champions turned them away. Trev was second in 1:11 and 2.
Number 2, Trio of Champions, is just a much improved racehorse. He's been really good lately, and he puts up a big fight and gets a very well-deserved victory here today under Romero Mirage, who rode the son of Cantharos perfectly for Teamwork Horseman Group and trainer Juan Andreas Rodriguez. The 9-year-old Trev ended up second in a good effort, just got turned away by the winner, and Monacer, the 3, hard-ridden to get up for third.
And Gulfstream is pulling away. Gulfstream blows them away with an eye-opening performance. Awesome again has won. Gulfstream kicking clear. Judy the Beauty.
Back now for race number 7 on the program, the start of today's Rainbow Six. 6 furlongs to journey, maidens of the 3-year-old filly variety. These are special weight runners, and a field of 10. Off-time favorites were the outside duo of 9, High Road, and 10, Lavish.
And they're off. Slow to start was Sister Gemma. Quick to start was Serenista, but quickly up to take over is She's a Problem, who fires to the top. Moving out the rail, St. Moon away with speed. Toscana's away in the top flight. She'll land third. Lavish on the outside comes away fourth ahead of Serenista. Half length back to Eyes Reward. Lady Kate is out 3 wide on the course. Then Sanable, who's down toward the inside. High Road is on her outside. Second last and 3 clear of the slow starting Sister Gemma. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. And up front, it's St. Moon and Jaramillo rolling along on top by 2. Racing in second is She's a Problem on the outside. Lavish is now third. Moving on the far outside, here's a run from Eyes Reward. She's 4 or 5 deep as Lavish comes calling for the lead. Eyes Reward right alongside. Running home from the back is Lady Kate, swung into action by Jose Ortiz. She's a Problem needs to find some place to go. Sanable and the blue colors will tip 5 wide with some momentum. Many chances here as they wheel in. Lavish is overhauled. Here's Lady Kate down the stand side to challenge for the lead. In between horses and Eyes Reward. Eyes Reward trying to fend them off. Sanable ducks to the rail. On the outside and Lady Kate. Lady Kate for a narrow lead. Sanable at the rail. Lady Kate wins. Lady Kate gets the job done under Jose Ortiz. Second is Eyes Reward. Sanable is third. And fourth is High Road in 1:11 and 4.
Long sustained run from mid-flight today under Jose Ortiz for the winner number 8, Lady Kate, as Eddie Keneally continues to have a solid winter season. Anderson Stables, the winning owner of this daughter of Bernardini. Put the 6, Eyes Reward, on your list. She made a big sweeping move, fought every step of the way to just miss while second, ahead of the 3, Sanable, who also goes on the list. Kieran McLaughlin, for a first-time starter today, will be tough next time. We go now to the 8th race of the afternoon, the start of the late pick 5. It was the West Point Thoroughbreds race of the day, a mile on turf. Maidens of the special weight variety, these are 3-year-old fillies. Scratch the alternates 13 through 16. A field of 12. The favorite was number 7, Hidden Facts.
And they're off. Amandrea and Fuji, the first 2 to break the line. Far outside, Avocado's got to use some early speed to try to get over. In between horses goes Shacklet in the charge to the first turn. 4 wide is Hidden Facts. So they sort themselves out 5 across the course here. From the inside, Beautiful Lover in the 2-path, Amandrea. 4 wide, Hidden Facts. 3 wide, Fuji. 5 wide is Avocado. Just behind the embattled pace setters is Shacklet. She's racing in 6, but she's in the 3-path. 2.5 back to the inside, and Matting Crowd, who saves ground mid-flight under Johnny V, working 2.5 clear of Connectivity. Then it's a length back to the outside. Can't Buy Me Love. Drop better than 10 lengths off a fast early pace ahead of Nonsensical and SPAC. And then it's a gap of another 2.5 to the trailer. She's an Introvert. The opening quarter was a quick and contested 22 and 3 as Hidden Facts works to a clear lead. Avocado still posted wide. She's into second. Amandrea between horses. Fuji at the rail. Then it's Shacklet. Dropping back a touch is Beautiful Lover as Matting Crowd starts to get underway. Moving on her outside and now improving is Can't Buy Me Love. Then Connectivity. Nonsensical is next. She's an Introvert is out of last. And SPAC is now last. That's the 12 of them with less than 3/8 to go. With the advantage, Hidden Facts, but she's taken a ton of pressure. Amandrea tries to rebid. Far outside, another rebid from Beautiful Lover, who was on the inside early. She's now widest of all as they wheel in. What a rail skimming ride for Amandrea. She just cut the corner to take the lead, but Can't Buy Me Love is in high gear down the center for Ortiz. And between horses, that's Beautiful Lover and a late run from Connectivity. Final 1/8 of a mile. It's Connectivity trying to get Can't Buy Me Love. And here's Connectivity with a big stretch kick. Irad gets the better of Jose. They run 1-2 again with Amandrea third and Beautiful Lover fourth in 1:35 and 3.
Big late run here today from the daughter of Midshipman, number 2, Connectivity. Powers in the final 1/8 of a mile and rolls by everybody under Irad Ortiz Jr., who notches his second winner today. This one for Chad Brown in the Klarovich stable. Second, number 3, Can't Buy Me Love, as the Ortiz brothers run 1-2 yet again, with the 4, Amandrea, getting a great trip and running home for third. The 9th race of the day, the co-feature race of the afternoon, the 41st running of the Tropical Turf. 1 mile over the turf for $100,000 in guaranteed purse money, and the start of the late pick 4. Scratch number 8, Conquest Big E. The favorite was the recently turned 8-year-old Heart to Heart.
And they're off in the Tropical Turf. Last to begin, but not by far, was the favorite Heart to Heart. Beating him to the punch early is White Flag, who's up to put a neck in front. Vici comes away racing in second. Now Heart to Heart's going to be spun out very wide on the course. Doing him no favors was Mr. Freeze in the charge around the first turn. Taking the lead is White Flag from Holiday Stone, who comes on to be second. Vici at the inside third. 3 wide while fourth, that's Mr. Freeze. Back to fifth is Heart to Heart. So he's off the speed today, racing 2 in front of Your Only Man. And at the back of the field is Dr. Mounty. The field separated by 8 lengths in the run down the backstretch. The opening quarter mile was 23-2, and Jose Ortiz and White Flag have secured a pretty hassle-free lead. They lead now by a length. Some token pressure from Holiday Stone in second, Vici at the inside third. Mr. Freeze is back to fourth, 2.5 in front of the old man Heart to Heart. Then it's a length and a half to Your Only Man, and the trailer is Dr. Mounty. Less than half a mile to go in the 41st Tropical Turf as they swing around the far turn. 46-4 for a half mile. White Flag continues to shoulder the load. He leads the way by a length. On the outside in Holiday Stone, trying to get out is Vici. On now from fourth is Heart to Heart. 2.5 back to Your Only Man, and they're at the top of the stretch. White Flag wheels for home on top. Here's Heart to Heart, swung to the center by Leparoux to get on track, and Vici's between horses. 1/8 of a mile to go. White Flag appears to be throwing that right out here as Heart to Heart charges to take the lead. Your Only Man and Dr. Mounty from last, and Dr. Mounty wins and wins going away. Very close for second between Heart to Heart and Your Only Man in 1:34.3.
The start of today's 9th race tells a very important story as the favorite number 6, Heart to Heart, was slow into stride, not by much, but by enough where he was beat to the lead and packed wide. Those two things put together made it awfully tough for the betting favorite here. Not having things tough at all was number 4, Dr. Mounty, who laid back and waited for the speed to come back to him. They did just that, and Javier Castellano's a Hall of Famer for good reason. He swung the son of street sense to the center to get the win for Shug McGahee and owners Dave Alden and Larry Pratt. We move to the 10th race of the afternoon, the start of today's late pick 3. 6 furlongs the journey, 3-year-old maidens. Wet postward here. Scratch number 3, Bright Worthy. Nice field of 10 and a wide open betting race.
And they're off. Good start toward the inside for High Crime, who puts a neck on top. Golden Idol away with speed. At the inside, Camgo trying to save some forward position. Far outside, Noontime Gem with Brud away in the top flight. Then it's back to Deuces Are Wild ahead of Brainstorm, who's being guided to the outside, not enjoying the kickback, while about 6 lengths off the lead. 4 clear of No Rules, and Rise the Guy at the back of the group as they swing to the far turn. Half a mile away, and with the advantage, it's Luis Saez and High Crime on top, a length and a quarter. Toward the inside, Camgo tries to get into the 2 path to go after the leader. Golden Idol tries to keep him in. 3 wide on the outside, and Noontime Gem. Backing off is Brud, trying to get underway again is Brainstorm. 2 lengths ahead of Deuces Are Wild, then Rise the Guy. Out the back door is No Rules as they run for home. There's a 1/4 mile left to go, and the advantage remains High Crime. High Crime is strong up front. Through a 46-1 opening half mile, he cuts the corner and opens up. It's High Crime by 5. Rise the Guy finishing up very well. He's up into second ahead of Camgo in third. But High Crime with a theft here. It's High Crime and Luis Saez, a gate-to-wire winner with lengths to spare. Their win wrapped up by 7 or 8. Rise the Guy was second, Camgo was third, and Brud finished fourth.
Number 2, High Crime, invades from Kentucky and has some grand larceny in the process as he goes gate to wire under jockey Luis Saez for Silverton Hill LLC and trainer Darren Miller. His first start in South Florida, an eye-catching one. Keep an eye on this horse as the season gets going. Number 10, Rise the Guy, with a big run from way out of it to get second ahead of the 1 Camgo, who ran third. Time for a commercial break. The late daily double in the Marshawas River right after this. We're back now for the 11th race of the afternoon, the co-feature race of the day, the Marshawas River on turf at a mile and a 16th, grade 3 event for $150,000 in guaranteed purse money. A field of 8 signed on. This was a wide open betting race.
Racing in the Marshawas River Stakes. Toward the inside, Bellevue begins nicely. Up on the outside, there goes La Signari, and Jose Ortiz wastes no time on trying to get her to the front. Pace company, though, from I'm Betty G, so the Ortiz brothers get acquainted early in the charge to the first turn. Valedictorian will race from third, then Bellevue, who's out the inside. Widest of all is Monte Cristo. From between horses, it's Bombshell. She's third last, 2 lengths better than Rose Tree, and the trailer is Hogan's Holiday. Around the first turn they go, so Rat Ortiz Jr. and I'm Betty G win the early tussle from La Signari, who's now reined back to run second. Valedictorian a joint third alongside Bellevue. Monte Cristus posted 3 wide. Next at the inside is Bombshell ahead of Hogan's Holiday, and Rose Tree is last. About 7 lengths from first to last through the opening quarter in 24 seconds flat. It's I'm Betty G trying to back down the speed in the middle part of the race. Leads the way by a half a length. On the outside in La Signari was second with Valedictorian third. Back to fourth in Bellevue. Fifth and unhurried is Monte Cristo. Bombshell looks for room at the rail. No place to go yet. 2 back to Hogan's Holiday, and Rose Tree is last. That's the 8 of them as they swing around the far turn. They went a half mile in 48-1 and less than 5/16 to go in the Marshalls River with La Signari up for a narrow lead. I'm Betty G is right there second, back to third and Valedictorian. Bellevue looks for some place to go under Castellano, and they're at the top of the stretch. I'm Betty G repelling the challenges so far toward the inside, and Bellevue tries to secure the rail, and she does just that, and here she comes through now. Bellevue, under a ground-saving trip from Castellano, have kicked clear. It's Bellevue in the Marshalls River, a no doubt about it winner. She wins by 3.5. I'm Betty G appeared to hold second over Valedictorian. Close after that involving Hogan's Holiday and Bombshell in 141-4.
Going into today's Marshalls River Stakes, jockey Javier Castellano wanted to avoid the inside at all costs as he got trapped down there last time on Bellevue. Funny how things work out. He came right up the fence and rolled to victory here today for Bortolazzo Stable and trainer Todd Pletcher. Javier Castellano went to plan B and got the score. To the 12th race now at 1 1/8 on the turf. Allowance optional claiming event. Price tag here is $35,000. A field of 10 signed on. This was a wide open betting race.
And runners away. From the center, Indigita gets the first call with Regal Dame speeding through at the inside to take second. Up on the outside, Blue Collar gets over from the outside draw. She's marching all the way toward the lead. Back from there goes Nantucket Red and Sweet Sting at the inside and Cured by Kitten. Followed by Come On City and Lucky Long, who's toward the inside third last. The duo at the back are War Cabinet and Tropical Wave. Around the first turn they go. Indigita and Paco Lopez have the lead and try to slow the tempo. Racing up on the outside and taking second is Blue Collar. Down inside third is Regal Dame. Nantucket Red won't settle. She's tugging awfully hard while fourth. Then back to the team of Cured by Kitten and Sweet Sting. It's another length back to the team of Tropical Wave and Lucky Long. And at the back of the field is War Cabinet. 23-3 for a quarter speed. Down the backstretch they go. Indigita at a big number leads the way now by 3/4 of a length. On the outside, Blue Collar keeps the pressure on second. Toward the inside, Regal Dame third. Back to fourth and Nantucket Red. She settled a bit better now. Out 3 deep goes Sweet Sting. Then moving up between horses is Cured by Kitten ahead of Come On City and Lucky Long. Still at the back are Tropical Wave and War Cabinet. 48-3 for a half mile. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Indigita yet to be headed, still in front by a length. Working a bit harder second is Blue Collar. On the outside, Nantucket Red third. 4 wide and driven is Sweet Sting. Saving ground is Regal Dame with 5 lengths to make up. Cured by Kitten picking off horses for Gaffleone. Swinging wide for the drive is Come On City, and they're at the top of the stretch. Even War Cabinet's got a shot, but he'll have to wheel to the way outside. Less than a quarter to go. Indigita has the lead to the attack, and Nantucket Red second. Come On City races from third. Cured by Kitten is fourth with less than an eighth to go. On to the front, Nantucket Red. Here's the run from War Cabinet up into second. Nantucket Red wins. Nantucket Red and Johnny V hold on to win it from War Cabinet, a hard-charging second in 148-3.
Number 8, Nantucket Red, very keen around the first turn, but excellent hands by John Velasquez, getting the daughter of Get Stormy to settle down and save her energy for the stretch run. She did just that, rallying for the score for trainer Bill Mott and owner and breeder Diane Snowden. Second, number 2, War Cabinet from way out of it, ahead of number 6, Come On City, who ran third. Nice return in the Rainbow Six today, more than $20,000, but there were multiple winning tickets. There's a carryover tomorrow of more than $75,000.
And that's it for today. We hope you had a fantastic Saturday with us here at Gulfstream Park. We'll see you back here tomorrow on Sunday to wrap up the racing week. 11 races on tap, and our first post will be 12 p.m.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.